Hi everyone. I know maybe you were expecting a video. And I'm sorry. And I thought I would be vulnerable because I think it's important to be truthful and honest. Or at least have like data or like recordings of people being authentic online, especially when there's so much fake stuff out there. I'm struggling, as you probably can tell from my shaky voice. I took a hiatus. As you probably know, I don't know how much I want to share about the private details or the nitty-gritty of it all. I went through a really hard time. I've had a really difficult past that I don't seem to be able to get away from. The amount of suffering I've endured in this life is a lot. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't be feeling this way because there's also a lot of things to be grateful and thankful for. And other times I feel like, yeah, I should feel this way. I understand why I feel this way. Sometimes it just feels like, was I just born to live a life where I just suffer the whole way? It feels like it. Disappointments, abandonment, abuse. I've seen the worst of humanity. And sometimes I get really angry. And other times I feel hopeless. And other times I'm just really sad. Like today. It's hard for me to make videos because sometimes I struggle to even find a meaning. Like, why should I do it? I'm tired. I'm alone. I don't have the energy. And that's why when I do feel better, I promise all these things and I say I'm going to be back and all these things. I should stop promising things because I clearly can't keep my promises. It's just been really hard. It's been really hard. And if you're struggling, you're not alone. A lot of people struggle at various points in their life, some more than others. I just want you to know that you're not going through this alone. But in a sense you are, and in a sense you're not. There's nothing wrong with feeling this way. It's nothing wrong with being depressed or anxious or even having like suicidal like thoughts, or it doesn't mean that you're broken. It doesn't mean that you're a monster. And it doesn't mean you're irredeemable and unlovable and unfixable. I feel like I'm making very little sense and I'm doing a lot of crying, but I think people connect with emotions more than words. Been struggling, been really alone, been feeling angry, getting upset at people. My therapist, because I go to therapy, told me that every emotion has a meaning, and anger is the emotion you feel when you want to assert your boundaries. And I've been really angry at a lot of people, some innocent, some not innocent. I've wanted to hurt people. I've wanted almost like sadistic tendencies of just feeling so much pain and wanting to spread it onto others. It's kind of a desperation in a sense of like nothing has worked being nice and trying to fit people's ideas. I tried so hard to be loved. I tried so hard to be someone I wasn't. And then I tried to be myself, and none of it helped. None of it like changed anything for me. So then I was like, why don't I just become a villain? Why don't I just become mean? But that didn't work either. I mean, I feel like most people anyways are probably not gonna watch this and don't really care. But I just wanted to be transparent about the fact that I am struggling a lot. And maybe don't trust the things I promise, because my mind and my body and my emotions are very volatile, and I'm not mentally stable. I'm really not mentally stable. I'm struggling a lot. And unfortunately, I feel like I struggle in silence a lot of the time. And when I do reach out, I just get disappointed. I get super attached to people. I get really, really attached. Like way too quickly. And then when they leave, I get so hurt. Like, it's just not normal. But I don't know what normal is. it's hard to be vulnerable like this because it's like I feel like I've opened up about the good things I've done, the bad things I've done, and very vulnerably how I feel. It's easy to hurt me now, I guess. And I don't think there is a meaning to this other than I want my voice to be heard and I want it to be on the internet that, yeah, life was tough. Even in the abundance era of having infinite resources, things were hard. My mind is very messy and clearly no script, clearly no red thread. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for infrequent videos. But now you know a little bit into my life, which is not a fun life. And I guess that's a part of why I even do audios. Because I wanted to share. You might have noticed that a lot of my audios are very loving and caring. I think I wanted that love for myself. I think I wanted to receive that same love. And by being a person that I gave that love, I could also inadvertently receive it myself. I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. It's so hard. How can life be so hard? How can life be so difficult? I don't understand. Sometimes I do really get angry and blame my parents. I'm like, why did you have me? Why did you give me life? My life has majority, like 95% have just been pain. Why did you give life to me? I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to be born. There's a lot of feeling like I don't fit in. Feeling like I'm not enough. Feeling like I'm not good enough. There's so many thoughts and feelings. I've tried so hard to reach out to people. I've tried so hard to try and be enough and loved, and it just doesn't work.